Hello and welcome to the Carrier Update. I'm Anthony Smith here with the one and only Donnie Gilbert, and this segment is, of course, brought to you by PowerFleet. Donnie, what do you have for us?
Happy Monday, sir.
Happy Monday.
So just kind of go back and look and see what's going to happen over the weekend. Here I brought our first chart, outbound tender rejection rates. This is, of course, drive-in, reefer, flatbed, everything all mixed together. And in blue here, I got outbound tender rejection rates, and in red here, I have the outbound tender volumes. So we see just a little bit over the weekend here, rejection rates trending down just a little bit, not very much, but you see a kind of a little bit of a slide, which is typically happens over the weekend a little bit, not near as much going on as what's normally going on. Then the red line here, you see us coming off the Labor Day peak. We held pretty steady. We're still right around 16,000 index points on our outbound tender volumes, which is a very, very, very healthy trucking market. It means there's a very high demand for trucks. But let's break it down by drive-in and reefer, like I always love to do every day.
What other way to start the Monday? Or start the morning in general?
So when we're looking here at drive-in on the next chart, we'll see that rejection rates followed with drive-in as well. It dropped down, same 22.19%, but a slight downward trend or dip during the weekend. I expect this to pick back up because this is we don't have a full week this week.
Yeah.
It's going to end on Thursday. So Thursday is going to be end of month, end of quarter. A lot of these shippers are going to want their goods at least loaded onto a trailer out in their parking lot, or scheduled to be picked up and out of there by midnight so they can get all this revenue locked on their books, because not only month end, but end of third quarter, to really kind of boost those numbers up. So expect rejection rates pick up a little bit. It's not going to be a huge, like a holiday spike or anything, but they'll pick up as we go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then start to settle back down. Probably Monday or Tuesday of next week, we'll start seeing that. So volumes are still high. Expect volumes to pick up maybe just a little bit as well, and then get that cleared out. And then we're going to start the fourth quarter. Let's jump in here and look at the reefer right quick. And they've already started their fourth quarter rush. It started probably a little over a week ago.
Yeah.
So we've already seen rejection rates start jumping up here. We're going to see rejection rates to continue to climb this week. They're going to hit the end of the month. They may plateau a little bit, maybe down a little bit, but they're going to, overall, the long trend, they're going to keep trending up all the way through the first part of December. And so expect that. Their volumes are still, it's picked up here a little bit. Their volumes are still strong. There's still a high demand for reefer, as well as drive-in as well. Both those are in high demand right now. And the overall trends they are trending upwards right now. So expect spot rates to get a little bit more volatile as we get in towards closer to Thursday each day. The carriers know what's going on, and they're going to try to take full advantage of it.
So, Donnie, one of the things that we looked at last week is that historical comparison. Well, not historical, but year ago comparison.
Yes.
This is seemingly early on and a potential rapid rise up for reefer. Is that right?
Well, that's what I was comparing with, I think, Friday.
Yeah.
We're looking at it. So we're expecting reefer, it lined up along with 2020.
Yeah.
So I expect reefer to continue to follow that trend, because we're in the same type of pattern as we were last year. And of course, we're getting a little bit closer in on Thanksgiving. As we hit the fall here, we're going to have, a lot of food items are going to be moved here over the next few months. The work parties, of course, a lot of people are still working from home, but you still have the potlucks that are going on. We've got Halloween coming up and all the candy. And then, of course, the big one's going to be Thanksgiving, when everybody's wanting to get together. Last year, Thanksgiving was kind of a bust as we were all at home and locked down and scared. This year, I think a lot more people are probably getting out and getting together with their families.
Got it. So a lot of turkeys on those roads.
I think so. There's going to be a lot of turkey. And, of course, those come out of the Midwest. Let's go to our next chart here. And this is the change in reefer rejection rates week over week. But I want to point out, you see a lot of this blue area right through here in the middle, as we were talking about turkeys and on the road, kidding around. This is the poultry belt right through here. So a lot of poultry from Arkansas all the way up through Minnesota. So we already see a lot of changes, a lot of blue starting in here. And this is where you'll see this, year round, probably one of the heavier areas for reefer right through here. So of course we got Southern California, we got produce that comes out in the Southeast in the summertime, but this is a year-round area right here that everybody always need to keep a watch on. And as we see, this is the week-over-week changes. What is different this week in reefer than what was going on with last week? And that's here right through Minneapolis all the way down Quincy, Illinois, Joplin, Cape Girardeau, a little bit of Memphis here, but it's still a gray, not a blue. But a lot of changes going on right through here. And this is where they're going to see the most of the upward pushes on their spot rates as capacity tightens in these regions. Why? More freight's going to be coming out of these regions, and that's going to allow these carriers to push their rates up. So we always check on that. We got a little bit going on over here in Virginia, and we see Southern California picking back up just a little bit as well.
Got it, Donnie. I think there's a little bit more content coming up later on today. I was chatting with you a little bit before the show, but we're going to check in with you later on in the day. So thank you so much for that carrier update.